The world is shifting into being chronically offline, and I'm on board for it. I'm on board for it. I feel like we lost our way along the social media path of destruction. I mean, it was some benefits to it too, but mainly a lot of destruction. Social media is like, you guys ever seen like, like the picture of the donkey or the horse, and there's like an apple in front of him, and he keeps trying to get the apple, but he can never get it. Like the apple is on a string, on a stick on a string in front of him, but he can never get the apple. That's pretty much social media. It's it's this thing where it tells you it's possible you could grow out of the situation you're in into a better situation, and you could go viral and all this stuff that they have to offer. But it's a trick because it's just little dopamine hits that they feed you, but you will never ever ever get the apple. You will never ever ever get the prize. Well, not ever, but it's very difficult. There's a small percentage of people who do get the apple. But yeah, chronically offline. Like I'm really on board because the the social media world is becoming the new reality. It became the new reality, and it messed up a lot of people's actual reality, trying to live up to the reality they see on the screen, on the pixels, and it messed with a lot of people's mental health because now you're comparing. Comparing it. Comparison is a thief of joy. As now you're comparing your life and your reality to someone's social media reality, and it just ain't adding up. It just ain't looking right. It just ain't connecting the dots how it's supposed to be. And yeah, I feel like there's a lot of negative side effects of social media, and I'll be the first to admit I was addicted. I probably still am, but I'm trying to cut that. I was addicted to social media because I was addicted to the dopamine. I was addicted to the likes, the comments, the praises of the content I was pushing out, and it was never enough. It was never enough. You're always chasing that next big viral hit, that next big. It's never enough. It's never enough. And at a point, you have to realize it's a trick. It's a trick to keep you focused on this app, on this phone, on this. Like, kids don't even go outside no more. Kids don't even go outside and play no more. And I was born in the 90s. Kids don't even go outside and play no more. And everything is on their phone. Everything is at the immediate exposure of your fingertips. So I feel like being offline it would be a great thing for many people and myself. I used to have this thing where I had this fear of missing out. That's why I was so addicted to being online. I had this fear of missing out. I was so concerned what was going on in the world. Like as soon as I wake up, I check my phone just to see what did I miss while I was sleeping. While I was sleeping for those 8 hours, as soon as my eyes open, I gotta see, did I miss anything? Did since something tragic happened? Did this happen? Did whatever happened? Da da da. And I'm like, bro, what am I doing? Like, like social media on the wake up, on the wake up. Like, yeah, like it was crazy. Like it was crazy. So now I'm trying to cut back on my social media time. Of course, I'm gonna still do YouTube, but I don't really consider YouTube like a social media platform. I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't really consider it social media. I don't really consider it social media. But as far as like TikTok, definitely Instagram. And I don't really use I don't use Facebook or none of the other stuff. So TikTok, Instagram, yeah, definitely gotta slow down on that or cut it out completely. As I always have this thing like I have to scroll just because I don't know what I'm missing. The fact that when I'm not on it, I'm like, dang, I could be missing something important. I could be missing something funny. I could be missing this. I could be missing that. I'm not missing nothing, to be honest with you. I'm not missing nothing. So I need to steer clear of that. I need to steer clear of that because it don't, it don't benefit me in no way. It don't benefit me in no way. I mean, but if you have like something going on, like a business to promote or some, I mean, I understand why you would be on it. But if you don't really have nothing to promote or nothing to sell or nothing like that, like you don't really need to be on for like 6 hours a day. You just scrolling, 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 scrolling. Like you don't really need to do that. You don't need to do that at all. You don't need to do that at all. And I found myself doing that a few times, and you just look at yourself like, dang, where did the time go? The time went to the algorithm, and that's what they wanted. So I'm just trying to not be so social media heavy. I don't need to know what's going on in pop culture news. I don't need to know what's going on everything. I mean, if it comes across, it comes across. But I'm not trying to be doom scrolling and bro. I'm not trying to do all that no more. I'm just trying to just be grounded in reality. And when I mean reality, I mean real life and do my YouTube videos, and that's pretty much it. At the end of the day, all you really need, if I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, all you really need is YouTube. I'm not gonna lie to you. All the other social media platforms are like obsolete. TikTok is straight brain rot, like straight. I wouldn't. I don't have kids, but if I had kids, I would not let them get on that. I do not let them get on that. I mean, there's a lot of good on it that you could use, but that's if you're searching for that. But as if you're intentionally looking for that. But for the most part, it's a lot of brain rot. A lot of brain rot. Instagram, on the other hand, is super worse. Super, super worse. A lot of sexually explicit stuff. A lot of stuff that kids shouldn't be watching. Um, a lot of people promoting stuff that shouldn't be promoted to underage or even to in general because it's not right. It's not right. But people are grown. They're allowed to do what they want to do. Allowed to do what they want to do. But yeah, I definitely gotta steer clear of that. And it's and hopefully it improves your mental health. There's a lot of people mental health problems stems from social media, whether you believe it or not. It stems from social media. It stems from trying to keep up, trying to chase the next high, trying to the next viral hit, comparing yourself. You of a certain age, and you're looking at somebody of the same age as you, and they're like on a yacht in Aruba. Like, it's a lot of shit, a lot of shit, a lot of shit. That's why I'm liking the movement of being chronically offline because I was too far deep in the game to see like the effects it had on me. And even when I noticed the effects it had on me, I couldn't even shake it right away because I was so addicted. It was a drug. It's really a drug. Social media is no different from, drugs and alcohol. It's no different. It's no different. You just have to use it in moderation and use it for good. Because if you don't intentionally use it for good, there's a lot of BS you're gonna come across. A lot of BS. But yeah, like I said, chronically offline, I'm totally, totally, totally for it. 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 Right now, I'm just limiting my time on it. Like I'll probably look at one thing and I'll come right off. I'm not scrolling for hours. I'm limited to like 20 minutes max. 20 minutes max. I used to try delete these apps. But the thing is why I don't delete them no more, because as soon as when I delete them, like less than 24 hours later, like I re-download them. That's how I know I was addicted. I re-download them. I delete it and I re-download it. Delete it and re-download it. So now, instead of trying to cut it cold turkey, I try to like ease my way off of it. Ease my way off of it. So I used to be on it for like a few hours. Now I'll be on it for like 45 minutes. Then I'll cut that down to like 20 minutes, then 10 minutes, then, and just try ease my way off it. And so that way it's not like a harsh shock to me that I have no social media in my hand. Because when I would delete it, I would like, it's not even that I wanted to go on it. It's just that I was so used to scrolling and look at something. I would just check my phone constantly, just trying to find something to scroll. I don't even know what I wanted to see. I just wanted to scroll and see some type of content and get some type of dopamine. But yeah, but that's, like I said, I'm totally for it. I'm totally for it. I'm totally for it. But the good thing about YouTube is a lot of people use YouTube for good. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people don't use YouTube to do BS, and a lot of people use YouTube to, motivate, uh, learn stuff, learn a different craft, learn stuff. A lot of how tos, a lot of educational, a lot of documentaries, a lot of nature, wildlife. A lot of people don't use YouTube for you know stupid stuff, for lack of a better word, stupid stuff. So, but yeah, uh, this is something I totally, 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 and I'm liking that people are aware that social media is a trick and it's a scam and it's a thing to keep your eyes locked in on this app to generate money for ads and stuff like that. And I'm glad people are realizing, including myself, including myself, yeah, it's time to wake up. It's time to do better. It's time to appreciate the life we see with our eyes, that we could physically see with our eyes, and not just a life we see through a pixel. But yeah, I'm totally on board with it. I'm totally on board with it. I'm totally on board with it. It'll be a lot less a lot of better mental health situations would be going on. I've watched many videos on YouTube about people quitting social media, and the first thing they bring up is mental health. How they feel better. They feel better about themselves, that they're not comparing themselves to, you know, a toddler that's a multimillionaire. They just feel more lively. They appreciate life more. They appreciate the people in their life more. They appreciate doing stuff. They appreciate going outside. They just appreciate life more. So I'm totally down for it. I'm totally down for it. I'm totally down for it. Like, because unless it unless it's benefiting me in any way positively, I mean, it can't benefit me negatively, but unless it's positively benefiting me, I don't see myself just doom scrolling anymore. That's a old me that's out the window that I'm not interested in resurrecting. Mm-mm-mm-mm. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We gotta keep moving. Life is about improvement. Life is about realizing what you're doing. Even if you don't realize it in the moment, you eventually realize what you're doing and what it's doing to you, and you're like, you gotta put an end to it. And that's life. That's the beauty of life. Because you live, you learn, you bump your head, trials and tribulations. You gotta go through all of that. You gotta go through all of that. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I don't have all the answers. Even if I don't have all the answers, even if someone was to tell me the answers, it still wouldn't work. But I wouldn't be able to take it in as much if I wasn't ready to. Because you can't help somebody who doesn't want to be helped. So even if somebody tell me like, "Hey, you have a problem," I don't see it. So until I see it for myself, until I can acknowledge the problems I see in myself, then I'm ready. So I can officially say I'm ready. I don't care what's going on social media. I don't care. It's done nothing but damage to society, the world, me, you, and I'm ready to just. When somebody asks me, "Hey, did you see that video?" But nope, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Sorry, I didn't see it. That I'm looking forward to that date. I'm looking forward to that date. But yeah, that's just my quick little rant. Well, not too quick because this video getting pretty long. But that's just my little rant. I don't know. Hopefully y'all feel the same way I feel. And yeah, let's move into this new chapter.